You really are just you at all times. And what I love is that you talk about how much control we have over being ourselves, how we feel, what our state is.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
So I think what's important to do is go back. When I first started as a business person, I was 23 years old and I was so insecure in my mind, starting a life coaching business as a 23-year-old. Like, the logical part of my mind was like, who the hell is going to hire a 23-year-old life coach? This is the dumbest, silliest, stupidest thing you've ever tried in your life. And I had been on Wall Street, I'd worked in the magazine industry, I had done all these things and basically hit all these different walls. And when I was trying to figure out how to be an entrepreneur at 23, and this is like the late 90s, early 2000s, this is at the very beginning of all things digital, I felt like I didn't fit in. I was trying to live into this idea of who I thought a businesswoman would be, with like big shoulder pads and, a corner office, and tried to write an online newsletter at that time that was like uber professional, and it was lifeless. I wasn't getting anywhere because I wasn't being me. And I'm just a girl from New Jersey who was brought up in a very, kind of normal middle-class way. No one in my family ever went to college. My parents, my mom especially, she curses like a sailor. So I had this very unique upbringing, and I was trying to fit myself into this idea of who I thought I should be, and it wasn't working. So it wasn't until I actually allowed myself to just be the weird, wacky, energetic, kind of a little bit crazy person that I am, that things actually started to work. And so now it's been almost 20 years of doing this, and I've seen it time and time again, where people tend to feel stuck and stifled, where they tend to feel like their life force is just drained out of them. There gets to be despair and depression. They just feel stuck, is when they're not expressing the fullness of who they really are. They're trying to fit themselves into a conventional box. They're trying to live up to other people's expectations. They're trying to be someone who they really aren't, because they're afraid that the real them is going to get rejected.